And now, the Texas Panhandle Sports Network presents a live presentation. Coming to you from the heart of Texas, the best local high school sports coverage, TPSN, starts now.
Welcome back, basketball fans of all ages, shapes, and sizes. We are out here at the Tascosa Activity Center for Game 2 of this Tuesday night doubleheader here at Tascosa High School. Welcome in, Alan Robertson, Mike Rowan here with the Texas Panhandle Sports Network. Between the Tascosa Rebels and the Lubbock-Cooper Pirates, we were just finishing up with the girls' game a couple of moments ago. Final score 52-33 in favor of the Lady Rebels. When you get ready for this matchup, however, Tascosa, tell me if you heard this before. Tascosa, top spot in the district with a couple of games left, with some really, really great basketball being played here over these past couple of weeks.
Yeah, as good as the Lady Rebels have been this year, the boys have been equally as good. And right now, as Alan said, lead the way in District 3-5A. And with it, we've talked about the size of the district, how many good teams there are, and to say that Tascosa right now, all alone at the top, is saying something. The Rebels have put it all together. And it starts with Ladarius Godbolt. He has been spectacular, especially in the district race, but all season long. And it's a guy who, again, you look at him, you watch him, you might not think he's that good, but he just can shoot you right out of the gym, and he does everything well. He handles the ball, plays inside, he's good around the rim, and rebounds the ball well, and he has really taken his game to a new level. And Tascosa is the beneficiary this season.
Absolutely. Of course, Tascosa, the top spot, as mentioned, with a record of 10-1 in district play, 21-5 overall. Winners of 9 straight up to this point. But again, not to be entirely outdone, the Cooper Pirates, 8-4 in district play, 14-11 overall. Winners of 4 straight, get ready for this matchup tonight. So as I've seen it already through the Lubbock schools, don't let the standings or the records fool you. This is going to be, I would like to think, a very fun and back-and-forth affair.
You would think so, and it's really interesting because when they played at Lubbock-Cooper, it was a lopsided game there. Tascosa just came out and played really, really well on the Pirates' home floor. So can they do that again tonight? I think it's definitely something the Rebels can do. Cooper has other ideas, though. They know that right now being in 4th, that's kind of a tenuous spot with Monterey and some others breathing down their necks. So they know they've got to play a really good game tonight to stay in this one with Tascosa.
Absolutely. We're just a couple of moments away from tip-off. We'll go and take a break on the other side. Tip-off and player introductions as we get ready for boys high school District 3-5A action right here on the Texas Panhandle Sports Network.
I was on my way home from work, and next thing I know, I just went flying up in the air. I suffered a traumatic head injury, and I suffered a spinal cord injury. Within the first 48 hours, I went to see Lynn McGraw. And without Lynn in that settlement, I would be like any other person with a brain injury. I'd be destitute. The relief of not having financial stressors is incredible.
If you've been injured in an accident, at the McCraw Law Group, we're here to help. 806-342-5900.
I found a car I love, so I went ahead and bought it. Ever since I did, people ask me where I got it. Bobby Doobie sold it to me. Bobby Doobie sold it to me. She's used, but she's a beauty. Bobby Doobie sold it to me. He saved me a lot of money, had a lot for me to choose. If you stop in, you'll be saying it too. Bobby Doobie sold it to me. Bobby Doobie sold it to me. Ooh, she's used, but she's a beauty. Bobby Doobie sold it to me.
You've got enough going on. Worrying about drinking water shouldn't be one. Get Aqua One premium water delivered. 5-gallon bottles are by the case. Stay safe. We'll deliver to your home with no contact front door delivery. Aqua One uses ozone filtration to provide the best and safest drinking water. By the case or by 5-gallon bottle to your front door with no contact delivery. Stay home. Stay safe. Order online at drinkaquaone.com or call Aqua One for delivery.
We take the stress out of collision repair. Jimmy Fincher Body Shop, the people who care. Make us your very first call. 'Cause at Jimmy Fincher we do it all. We fix it right, guaranteed. We don't cut corners, we do quality. Just as good as new, that's what we do. Jimmy Fincher Body Shop.
This is Holden at 10. No budget, no spending alerts, no shot. And this is future Holden. When Holden was 10, Mom signed him up for Amarillo National's student visa debit card. That first account helped him learn about money early, smart spending, budgeting, and a cash bonus for good grades.
So, what do we use our cash rewards for?
We took Bella to prom.
It's not too late to get your own student card.
Braceros Mexican Grill and Bar on 6th Street and Braceros Downtown presents 2 new plates on the menu, California plate and aguachiles de camarón.
Welcome back to the Tascosa Activity Center. Alan Roberts and Mike Rowan here on the calls. We get ready for some boys action in District 3-5A. Lubbock-Cooper taking on the Tascosa Rebels as we get into the starting lineups here for the Rebels. Number 13, Kavion Blackshear.
Boy, and he is a lightning quick guard. He can take it the length of the floor in a heartbeat.
Absolutely, not to be outdone. His backcourt mate, number 22, Jack Corpening.
And Jack has really come on and upped his game this year as well. He's a great three-point shooter, but he handles the ball well and more for Tascosa.
Absolutely. Number 23, Tyzavian Collins, the 6'8 junior.
And maybe the most improved on this team from the start of the year to now. He has turned into a big-time player.
Absolutely. Of course, you mentioned him already. Number 30, Ladarius Godbolt. If he's not seen as one of the top players in the district, I have no idea what to tell you.
And maybe the MVP of the boys right now.
1,000%. And, of course,
how about this guy?
Number 44, Ben Kinney. I've loved seeing him play throughout this season. I've talked about it. We'll continue to talk about it. This new wave of basketball, he is the type of big that you want to have on the floor. He might not be every bit of the scoring machine, but he's somebody who has no idea what the word stop is when it comes to putting in effort.
You're right. He has got one gear, and it's all out. And he's, again, a great player for Tascosa. It's a strong starting five, and they've got several coming off the bench that really have contributed this season.
Absolutely. Starting lineups for the Cooper Pirates. Number 2, 6-foot junior Ian Arudia. Number 4, 5'6 sophomore Kano Tuttle. Number 26, senior Obi Osuoji. Number 23, Cade Gant. And number 30, Wyatt Hare. And we are underway here at the Tascosa Activity Center between the Cooper Pirates and the Tascosa Rebels. Again, thanks so much for tuning in here on the Texas Panhandle Sports Network, TPSNsports.com. Shot from Hare blocked by Kenny, but Osuji with the putback, 2-0 as the Pirates, strike first blood.
And if you heard that name before, I'm assuming that's his sister that plays on the Lady Pirates team.
Yes, Ada Osuji had a great game for the Pirates just a couple of moments ago. Corpening with the ball now. Tyzavian Collins finding Blackshear in the corner. Just missed the back rim there. That's Total now has the ball. Yeah, both teams pretty quick. Got a handful of shooters for both. But as we've seen it throughout the year, it's going to be certainly the defense that's going to provide the separation here if you're a Rebels fan.
Boy, Pirates just missed a cutter that could have gotten an easy layup.
Arudia with the ball. Back to the top with Cade Gant, the 6'1 senior. Back out to Gant. Great fake. Just missed it there with the back rim. Wyatt Hare now double team in the post. Just missed it. Here comes Ben Kinney with the rebound, and Blackshear back up the floor for Tascosa. Collins now with the three. Just missed there, but great rebound from Ben Kinney. Keeps the possession alive.
We'll say that a lot. He's a great rebounder.
Gabo with the spin move and gets it in.
There you go. He's done that all year long, in addition to his prolific three-point shooting.
A truly underrated part of his game. He can bang down low with the best of them. Tuttle now. Back out to Arudia with the three. Missed it all there. A little tangled up. A possession still in Cooper's favor. 2-2 is the score now. 5:49 left here in this opening quarter. Again, thanks to all those listening in, viewing us at TPSNsports.com. Of course, the good folks in News Channel 10. Be able to see all the highlights and recaps here at the 10 o'clock news later on this evening.
Nice steal from Kenny as he and Corpening got the double team down low.
And Gobble coming downhill. Stopped there by Arudia, finds Collins. Corpening now. Trying to get some separation. Good pull-up shot, just missed. But Ben Kenny with the putback. And an early timeout on the floor for Coach Will Flemons.
Will Flemons, of course, I'm sure people recognize that name down through the years if you followed Texas Tech men's basketball.
Yes.
He was a standout player for the Red Raiders. And trivia question, where is he from originally? I know that because I lived near him.
Is that right?
Yes. Paducah, Texas.
Paducah, Texas.
Yeah, home of the Dragons. And
I was
Will
getting ready
Flemons,
to say Memphis.
Well, Memphis.
But that's where you're from.
Yeah, exactly. Like I say, we're not far from Paducah. And Will Flemons, I think a couple of years in a row, managed to, he and his Dragons, knock Memphis out of the playoffs back in those days. And Memphis had some pretty good teams. So that tells you how good. They were state champions, though, at Paducah during Will Flemons' tenure there.
Cooper Pirates, their last win, a huge win against Lubbock High, 72-47. As Gobble was trying to get the steal, but not able to secure possession. Possession still in favor of the Pirates. 4-2 is the score. 5:23 left here in this opening quarter at the Tascosa Activity Center. Osuji finds Tuttle, the sophomore, being guarded by Kavion Blackshear.
Finally, Tavion's got someone that he's taller than. It's usually him being the shortest guy on the floor, but not now.
That's true.
This goes to show you, it doesn't matter how tall you are, you can play basketball, and those two guys prove it.
Osuji now with it. Gets to the free throw line. Great pull-up shot and nails it.
I didn't see what they called, Alan.
Osuji's 4th points of the game.
There was a technical foul on Osuji, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
And so free throws here for the Rebels.
A little bit of some early frustration here as Ladarius Godbolt gets up to the line.
You don't normally see that after you make a basket.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I've seen that before.
Maybe talked a little too much smack or something afterwards.
Godbolt just in and out with the first free throw attempt. He had a phenomenal shooter, both in perimeter and on the line, as he makes up for it and hits the second. 3 points now for the senior forward.
And so Tascosa will keep the possession after the technical foul.
As Collins is the inbounder. Finds Blackshear wide open. Less than 5 minutes to go. Score is now 5-4 in favor of Tascosa. Blackshear now with the ball. Finding Godbolt. Great rotations. Collins with the shot. Won't go. Great rebound there from Wyatt Harris. Rudy comes up with the ball for the Pirates. Speeds it up the floor. 4.5 to go. Finds Cade Gant. Back to Tuttle. Tuttle with the floater. Just missed. Kenny with the rebound. Gobble now to Corpening. Corpening goes baseline, gets caught there by the defense. Blackshear now. Trying to find a look. Collins now from the wing. Just missed. Back out to Tuttle.
Kind of like in the girls' game, neither team shooting the ball real well to start this contest.
Both teams trying to feel themselves a little bit. Corpening well with the steal. Blackshear wide open. Easy lay in for the 5'9" senior. 7-4 now the score. Close to 3.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Interesting matchup here. Osuji on Jack Corpening. Osuji, quite a bit of size and muscle. I'd imagine we're going to see some moments and some looks trying to get into the paint. See it there just now. Great pull-up. And Osuji has all 6 points now for the Cooper Pirates. Scores now 7-6.
Soft jump shot. Soft touch on the jump shot.
Xavier Collins with the step back. He's fouled and gets the shot.
How about that?
His first points of the night for the Rebels. You talked about it as well. To say that he's improved, I think might be putting it rather lightly. He has been stellar on the offensive end, really confident in his shots, able to get to the free throw line as we see here.
He's gotten more and more playing time since the beginning of the year and has now turned into a solid starter. He was coming off the bench at the beginning of the year.
Collins converts on the three-point play, 10-6 now with 3 minutes to go. Again, Tascosa picking him up full court here, as Elijah Vasquez is now in the game, as well as number 24, Shaden Whitfield. And number 5, Tyler Hitt.
Kenny with the block. Again, he's a rebounding and blocking machine.
Ben Kenny has been so much fun to watch. Love the athleticism, love the motor. Definitely going to see a lot of looks from him throughout the rest of this year and, of course, come postseason time. Blackshear now with it. 2:46 to go here in the first quarter. Godbolt now. That quick trigger just missed it on the far rim. Back out to Collins. Corpening now in the corner. High arcing shot just missed as Vasquez brings it up the floor. Great pass there to number 5, Tyler Hitt, just not able to secure said pass. Another turnover. 10-6 to score here. 2 team fouls for Lubbock-Cooper, as Whitfield is trying to pick up Blackshear full court. Kenny now in the corner. Back to Collins. Collins getting into the lane. Turnaround shot, line drive, just missed though. Here comes Whitfield. Godbolt with the tip pass. Good double teams here. Finds Vasquez in the corner. Back out to Osuji. Osuji with the 3.
Boy, he is feeling it so far tonight.
All 9 points scored by the 6'2 senior. 10-9 the score now. Here comes Collins. Trying to thread the needle to Corpening, but still finds a way to be in possession. Tascosa. Blackshear with the step back, just missed. Possession still for the Rebels.
A reminder, our game tonight brought to you in part by McCraw Law Group, Berceros, and Bobby Doobie Motors.
Gobble with the inbound. Finds Ben Kenny. Good lane there, and Kenny with the lay-in. Great use of the inside hand as well, as the lead extends to 3. Minute 30 left. Ball bounces off Vasquez's foot. Try to find a pass who's either going to Vasquez or Osuji. Either way, no one picks it up. And another turnover for the Pirates. See number 2, Arudia, back in the game now for Cade Gant. Kenny out in the perimeter. Darius Godbolt now getting into the lane. Corpening with a deep one, and he hits it. Big shot from the senior. His first points of the night. Scores 15-9 now, minute left. Vasquez double teamed. Arudia gets it to the free throw line. Hits the front rim, and Kenny with the rebound yet again. Collins now coming downhill. Spin move, shoots over the defender just short. Here comes Arudia. Godbolt getting into the passing lane, and he gets possession of it. Great shot, great look, just can't convert. And possession back to the Cooper Pirates. 35 seconds left here, scores 15-9 here at the Tascosa Activity Center.
Hard to say that he made the wrong decision. He knows he can make that shot, and 9 times out of 10 he will.
Absolutely.
But he didn't have anybody else back to help if he missed it, and that was the case.
And another turnover.
Boy, for Cooper.
As it was Whitfield trying to find Osuji, but just couldn't see the pass.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to cut those out if they're going to stay with the Rebels in this one. Too many so far for the Pirates.
Seeing Tuttle back in the game now for the Pirates. Blackshear now. Takes a screen from Godbolt. Collins goes baselines, met by a double team. Corpening on the wing, in and out. 4 seconds left to go here. Got to put a shot up. Rudy at top of the key. Missed it all there. And we have reached the end of the first quarter. Scores 15-9 in favor of the first place Tascosa Rebels. We're back with the second quarter after this break with the Texas Panhandle Sports Network.
Beef O'Brady's prides itself on 2 simple ideas.
A place to sit down for some good food.
And a place to catch the game with your friends.
But you know what's even better?
Our daily specials are some of the best in Amarillo.
So the next time the kids are being picky.
You want to catch the game or check out some live music.
Or you're just looking for a great happy hour with friends.
Think Beef O'Brady's.
Plus online ordering and catering available.
Beef O'Brady's, where family time meets game time.
Do you have transmission problems? Scottish Transmissions has been your go-to transmission specialist since 1972 with 21st century technology featuring great old-fashioned service, minor repairs, major repairs, and specialized maintenance to increase performance and longevity. Scottish Transmission, a hometown business with a nationwide warranty, still at 4040 Canyon Drive or ScottishTransmission.com. Call Scotty's 806-358-4040.
Scotty's Transmission.
Welcome back here to the Tascosa Activity Center. Alan Robertson, Mike Roan here on the call. The end of the doubleheader here at the Tascosa Activity Center. The Rebels are up 15-9 over the Lubbock-Cooper Pirates, and we are underway for quarter number 2. Jack Corpening with the ball now, hands it back off to Kavion Blackshear. A little bit of a quick hitter here. Great defense from Tuttle. Kinney now with the ball, guarded by Wyatt Hare. Tazavian Collins at the free throw line, just missed. A rebound goes to the Cooper Pirates. Here's Rudy now, guarded by Jack Corpening. Back to Tuttle. Great motion offense, trying to find an efficient look. Try to find as high percentage of a shot as you can, but again, great defense from Coach Jackson and company. Comes Arudia. Gets it to the lane, finds Osuji. Top of the key and hits it.
Well, we were commenting a few moments ago during the break, they're going to have to get somebody to help him score. Maybe not.
Maybe not. All 12 points scored from Obi Osuji. Ben Kinney now finds Corpening. Collins uses that fake, tries to find Kinney, but great job from Arudi getting to the passing lanes. He's open into the lane, but misses the lay-in there. Solid defense. Open, can't get it to, but Wyatt Hare with the cleanup. His first points of the night. Scores 20-14, 5:16 left to go in this first half. Blackshear waiting for the offense to get set. Godbolt to Corpening. Collins from the wing. Won't go. The rebound from here. Here comes Asuji back up the floor for Cooper. Great job there from Gant. Finds Wyatt Hare, but another block from Ben Kinney. Kinney's got to have 3 blocks already.
Yeah.
3 or 4 already. Blackshear threads the kneel to Godbolt. Godbolt gets fouled. They're trying to see if that foul is either on Wyatt Hare or Obi Osuji, and the foul will be called on number 31. His first foul. Second team foul, however, for Cooper Pirates. Again, 5 team fouls. You're shooting the bonus 2 guaranteed free throws. With the 1-and-1s, as Godbolt hits the first one. His 4th point of the night.
Quiet offense so far, but that can change in a heartbeat.
Absolutely, and it could change here as Asuji's now out the game. He has been playing some really great defense, trying to cover him as best as he can. As Godbolt hits the second. His 5th point of the game, scores 22-14, 4.5 left here in this first half. Gant now. Couple substitutions being made as Wyatt Barnett enters the game now, as well as number 24, DeMarcus Gilmore. Got a foul on the floor, not sure who the foul was on here. And that'll actually be on Ben Kinney. That's his first foul of the game. And trying to get into an inbound play, and Gant comes up with it. Gant being guarded by Wyatt Barnett. Great find to Wyatt Hare, not able to bring it in though, and Gilmore comes up with the ball. 4 minutes to go, Corpening finds Ben Kinney. Kinney picks up his dribble, finds somebody. Out to Barnett. Out to Barnett. Finds Corpening. Loses the. Gets. Seven-point lead now in favor of Tascosa. About 3:10 left in the half. Kinney with the dunk.
Great ball movement, and Ben Kinney knows how to finish that one.
100%. 6 points now for the senior. Gann again from the wing. Hits the back rim. Fouls his shot.
Oh,
and it gets fouled and one.
What an acrobatic shot.
Way to follow your shot. Those fundamentals that are talked about, always follow. Great defense from Dribbles it back out. Here comes Godbolt now. Trying to get into the lane. Does so pretty easily, but can't get the shot to go. Great rebound from Marcinkowski. Here come the Pirates back down the floor. Cade Ginn had some success from beyond the line. Can't get that one to go. Is now in the corner, gets into the lane. Shot to fall, but Dansby was looking for that charge. Did not get it, though. Those are Vasquez's first points of the game. 10-point game with 30 seconds left here. You'll see a little bit of some four corners action here from Steve Jackson and company. Again, no problem getting into half with a 10-point lead on your home floor. Blackshear taking his time, sizing up the defense as he finds Dansby. Gilmore now. Blackshear to Godbolt. Gets into the lane. Gilmore wide open in the wing. At the buzzer. Drills it.
Can't draw it up any better than that.
Great shot from DeMarcus Gilmore, and that is a way to end the first half. Scores 35-22 in favor of the Tascosa Rebels. We'll take our first halftime break. We'll be back with some stats and getting ready for the second half. This is the Texas Panhandle Sports Network.
GridCare has been working to make your daily routine a little easier for over 25 years. And now you can track your blood sugar with real-time readings without the finger sticks. Stop by and speak with one of our experts about continuous glucose monitors. You can pick it up on site or get it shipped directly to your door. Plus, we will work directly with your doctor. We're here, we're local, and we'll always be there for you. GridCare Home Medical, 1800 South Coulter.
Works. Call Legacy Works.
Doesn't get better with time. Legacy Support Works.
Call Legacy Support Works today.
Down for some good food
and a place to catch the game.
We'll get into a little bit more of Lubbock-Cooper totals and some adjustments getting ready for the second half here after this next break. This is the Texas Panhandle Sports Network.
Sinking driveway? Call Legacy Support Works. Settling patio? Call Legacy Support Works. Uneven pool deck? Call Legacy Support Works. Collapsing stoop? Call Legacy Support Works. Cracking sidewalk? That's right, call Legacy Support Works.
Doesn't get better with time. It gets better with Legacy Support Works.
Call Legacy Support Works today.
This is Holden at 10. No budget, no spending alerts, no shot. When Holden was 10, Mom signed him up for Amarillo National Student Visa Debit Card. That first account helped him learn about money early, smart spending, budgeting, and a cash bonus for good grades.
So, what do we use our cash rewards for?
We took Bella to prom.
It's not too late to get your own student card.
Beef O'Brady's prides itself on two simple ideas.
A place to sit down. Better.
Our
So picky.
You want to catch the game or check out live music?
Or for a great happy hour with friends.
Think Beef O'Brady's.
Plus online ordering and available.
Beef O'Brady's, where
as well. I mean, it's easier said than done to keep going and keep scoring and figure something out because still within striking distance, but you got to find some scoring elsewhere if in order to really make a run and get back in this game.
Yeah, and you know there's some other good players on this team that just haven't gotten in the scoring act so far tonight. Probably a lot of that due to the Tascosa defense. So we'll see.
Stay safe. We'll deliver to your with no contact front door delivery. Aqua One uses ozone filtration to provide the best and safest drinking water. By the case or by 5-gallon bottle to your front door with no contact delivery. Stay home. Stay safe. Order online at drinkaquaone.com or call Aqua One for delivery.
It shouldn't take a game plan to get into your garage. Call Dawkins Overhead Doors today.
Beauty, quality, great service, and more. Dawkins Overhead Doors.
Cracks in walls? Sticking doors? Panhandle Foundation Repair provides a lifetime transferable warranty on your foundation repair as long as the house is around. The owner and foundation are covered. Call Panhandle Foundation Repair for the best foundation repair warranty in the business. 373-4000. Panhandle Foundation Repair is the choice when it comes to your home's foundation because of their lifetime transferable warranty on foundation repair. 373-4000.
Craving fajitas? Come to Braceros Mexican Grill and Bar on 6th Street and Braceros downtown on Wednesdays to get your choice of fajitas for $13.99. Chicken, beef, shrimp, or combination, all for $13.99. Only at Braceros.
Welcome back to the Tascosa Activity Center. Alan Robertson, Mike Rowan here on the call as the second half is officially underway. Scores 35-22 in favor of the Tascosa Rebels. Again, only one way to find out how this is going to finish up here tonight. Kavion Blackshear gets the inbound to start the third quarter. Collins now. Great screen for Ben Kinney. Can't bring in the pass. A little bit of a wild pass. And a turnover on Tascosa. Again, certainly one way to try and get back into this game. Force some wild passes. Make Tascosa as uncomfortable as they can be. It's, again, easier said than done with how the first half ended up for Tascosa. But if I know one thing about Lubbock ISD, they have a lot of fight. Osuji's first shot just missed off the glass. Gets his own rebound, though. Vasquez in the corner. Nails it.
Nicely done with the head and shoulders fake.
First points on the board for the half. Blackshear with it. Tried to find Corpening and does. Ben Kinney in the corner. Just missed. I'll tell you this much. If he makes those shots, man, it's really hard to get in his way. A little crazy finish there, but it was Jack Corpening getting called for the traveling. Possession still in favor of the Cooper Pirates. 10-point game, 6:41 left here in this third quarter. Again, thanks to all those viewing in, listening in on tpsnsports.com. Tuttle now. Osuji guarded by Collins, top of the key. Again, Osuji, 12 of the 25 points scored, all in the first half. Vasquez now. Finds Hare and a block by Kinney. And gets the board. Blackshear now with it. Tried to find Godbolt, but great job getting to the passing lanes there by Cade Gant. And we got a timeout on the floor by Coach Steve Jackson. We'll go and take it with him. Scores 35-25, 6:14 left here. This is the Texas Panhandle Sports Network.
We take the stress out of collision repair. Jimmy Fincher Body Shop, the people who care. Make us your very first call. 'Cause at Jimmy Fincher we do it all. We fix it right, guaranteed. We don't cut corners, we do quality. Just as good as new, that's what we do. Jimmy Fincher Body Shop.
Welcome back to the Tascosa Activity Center. Scores 35-25 here to start out this third quarter. Alan Robertson, Mike Roden here on the call. Mike, again, solid start to me again. The lead is still where it is now, but well, one can imagine again for how important this game is, especially in Tascosa's case, that sense of urgency is going to need to show itself pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm not surprised Coach Jackson called a timeout. It's been a little sloppy coming out of the locker room for Tascosa, and that 13-point lead down to 10. So probably a smart timeout just to kind of say, hey, let's get back to what we were doing in that first half a little bit.
Absolutely. We're back underway here. Gobble with the inbound. Great screen. Godbolt in the corner, but missed it all there. Rebound from Wyatt Hare. Here come the Pirates. Tuttle to Gant. Guarded by Collins here. Again, that really long, lanky frame. Great defender here. But it's a foul that's called on the floor. I believe that foul is on Ladarius Godbolt. That's his first. Again, K Gant coming up to the line here. Again, we were asking about who that second scorer was going to be, as Gant misses the first one. He had a big 6 points in that first half to go along with Osuji's 12. Solid shot from the perimeter as well, but easier said than done as far as trying to find those types of looks again for the rest of the way. Gant hits the second one, 7 points now for the senior. 9-point lead now in favor of Tascosa still. Tascosa looking for their first points of the second half. Trying to find Collins, but great defense from Osuji, getting in the way of Ben Kinney. This Tuttle brings the ball past the timeline again for Cooper. Osuji guarded by Godbolt. Vasquez in the corner. Vasquez goes baseline, tries to find Osuji in the wing. He does, and nails it. We were wondering if that hot hand was going to carry over. Sure enough, 15 now for the senior. It's a 6-point game. Great pass to Collins in the corner from Blackshear, and he nails a three of his own to bring the lead back to 12.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do after you give up a three-point basket. If you can come down and answer that right quick, and Collins does.
Pardon me, lead is 9 now, 38-29. So score 4.5 left in the third quarter here at the Tascosa Activity Center. Collins guarding Gant. Vasquez in the corner. Won't go. Great rebound from Ladarius Godbolt, and he is pushing it. Blackshear wide open, top of the key, nails it. 9 points now from the senior guard. His first points of the second half. Now the score is back to 12. Vasquez trying to get into the lane. Foul is called. A little bit of extra body there from Jack Corpening. Again, for Corpening being as tall as he is, he has some underrated strength to him, Jack Corpening does.
Yeah, I agree.
Some substitutions coming in now. You're seeing Tyler Hitt and Shaden Whitfield back on the floor for the Pirates. Inbound pass not completed. Corpening with the steal. As you see Dansby back on the floor now for the Rebels. Collins with the ball. Corpening in the corner. Won't go. And a steal from Godbolt. Great use of the ball fake. A little bit of a late whistle, but a whistle nonetheless. Saw the contact, and that's another foul on Cade Gant. That's his third. .337 left here in the third quarter. Ladarius Godbolt up to the line. Rattles in the first one. First points of the quarter, 12 points on the game. Seeing the backcourt now of Dansby and Blackshear. Steve Jackson talking to Corpening a little bit, saying, hey, we're going to need you here for this fourth quarter. As Godbolt rattles in the second. Lead is now 14, 43-29, 3.5 left in the third. Blackshear picking up from full court now. Whitfield. Arudia to Osu. Number 10, Javance Willard on the Pirates, alongside number 5, Tyler Hitt, as mentioned. Osuji being guarded heavily. Willard with the runner, and he gets it to go. His first points of the game. Blackshear now. Again, he's been getting quite a bit of space from beyond the arc. Another turnover there. Here comes Arudia. Osuji dribbling it out. Step back from Arudia and nails it. Three-ball corner pocket. Lead is now 9. Gobbo now at the free throw line, finds Collins in the corner. That was as good of a look as you can get, but cannot capitalize. Arudia picks up his dribble. Willard now guarded by Collins. Uses the screen from Tyler Hitt. Great roll there. Can't convert, but he does get fouled.
Well, Rebels just kind of having a hard time here shaking the Pirates. They looked like they had a 14, 15-point lead a minute ago. Looked like they had weathered the storm of Lubbock-Cooper as they came out of the locker room hot. And now all of a sudden the Pirates coming right back.
Good, great roll job there from Tyler Hitt. Gets to the foul line, nails the first one. And a big thing that we talked about at half, as Corpening and Barnett are back on the floor now for the Rebels. Osuji had an amazing first half, coming up with 12 points, but he was one of only 4 players that scored for the Pirates. You already have 6 players scoring for the Pirates to start the second half. The diverse scoring is certainly showing itself as Hitt hits the second free throw. Lead is cut to 7, minute and 17 left here in the third. Great double team there from Willard and Whitfield. Now it's Gobbo being guarded by Cade Gant. Ben Kinney in the corner. Uses the baseline, doesn't use much with it. Barnett in the wing, wide open. Drills the 3. His first points for the senior forward. Lead is now 10, 48-38 is the score as we're approaching the last 45 seconds here in this third quarter. Arudia, good first step and gets it to go. 5 points for the junior, all in this quarter. Lead's cut to 8. A little bit of a gamble on the pass. Turnover still forced from Cooper. Here comes Cade Gant. And a charge.
Oh, big call. Way to go, Jack Corpening. He got back on defense, got set, and draws the charging foul on the Pirates.
Again, coaches cannot coach effort. That was strictly just will getting back to your spot. And great toughness drawing the charge there from the senior.
Well, that's a big swing.
It absolutely is. 20 seconds left here. Lead is still 8 in favor of the Rebels. Corpening now finds Barnett. Barnett to Blackshear. Godbolt now. Curling to the bucket. Great up and under. And it gets it in. 6 points in the quarter. Arudia with the last second shot won't go. We are through 3. Rebels still with a double-digit lead, but Cooper has a lot of fight left here in these last 8 minutes. We're back with the fourth quarter here on the Texas Panhandle Sports Network.
I was involved in a motor vehicle collision. I experienced neck and back pain. The pain was so severe that I had a hard time working. I was referred to McCraw by a family friend. I knew I was in good hands the moment that I spoke with them. I've never felt more taken care of. I got the treatment that I needed and am able to go back to work and pursue my education. And that is all thanks to McCraw Law Group.
If you've been injured in an accident, at the McCraw Law Group, we're here to help. 806-342-5900.
This is Holden at 10. No budget, no spending alerts, no shot. And this is Future Holden. When Holden was 10, Mom signed him up for Amarillo National's student visa debit card. That first account helped him learn about money early, smart spending, budgeting, and a cash bonus for good grades.
So, what do we use our cash rewards for?
We took Bella to prom.
It's not too late to get your own student card.
Welcome back to the Tascosa Activity Center. Getting ready for the fourth quarter of play this Tuesday night doubleheader here at Tascosa High School. The Rebels up 50-40 over the Lubbock-Cooper Pirates. Again, if there's one thing that I know about this district, we are certainly in for a really fun and wild finish. Fourth quarter is now underway as Shaden Whitfield takes the inbound pass. Hands off to Vasquez. Again now with the ball. Back out to Whitfield, pardon me. Great rotations. Cade Gant, great shot on the wing, won't go. Love the extra effort, however, from Obio Suji trying to keep the possession alive. Foot just hits the baseline, though. Now here come the Rebels. Again, you're starting to see that urgency really show itself, not just on Tascosa's side, but especially the defense from Lubbock-Cooper. Blackshear in the corner. Back out to Ben Kinney. Trying to find an open man. Corpening, great use going to the baseline. The better defense from Tyler Hitt. He runs the floor, but Ben Kinney gets in the way. Those long arms get into the passing lanes. Here comes Collins again for Tascosa.
Yeah, Kenny running the floor as well for the big man.
Sees Gobbo there in the post. Great pass to Blackshear in the corner. Won't go, though. But who else but Ben Kinney for the cleanup. He gets the first points for the Rebels. Lead is now back to 12, 6.5 to go in this game. Osuji getting into the paint. Won't go. And Corpening comes up with the board. Great defense from Tascosa trying to get in the way of Obi Osuji. Jack Corpening now. And one. Wow.
Beautiful job by Corpening, taking it right to the basket, an aggressive move, and it pays off. Now headed to the free throw line.
And Jack Corpening has been stellar throughout the year. Chance to convert on the three-point play. Just missed, though. In and out. Rebound from Wyatt Hare. Here come the Pirates. 54-40 is the score here, coming up on 6 minutes to go here in this ball game. Rudia finds Wyatt Hare. Good defense from Ben Kinney. Possession still in the Pirates' favor. Kano Tuttle on the inbound. Finds Rudia, almost got tipped by Ladarius Gabo. We got a foul on the floor. I believe that's on Kavion Blackshear. A little extra use of hands. Tried to defend Ian Rudia. There's been some really great defense, but Cooper really needs to get something going here in order to get this lead back to single digits. Trying to get the rebound, trying to get the inbound, pardon me, and that's 5 seconds. Another turnover. I don't have the full numbers and stats here, but that's got to be quite, that's been the story of Cooper for the most part this game. Lots of bad turnovers. Blackshear bringing the ball up the floor. Collins rips through, gets to the paint, and the charge is called. Great toughness there from the 5'10 sophomore Shaden Whitfield, drawing the charge. 2 team fouls for Tascosa, 1 for Cooper. 5:43 left in this ball game. Obi Osuji. Now back to Whitfield. Past the timeline. Again, hats off to this Tascosa defense, making things very uncomfortable for Lubbock-Cooper. Rudy getting into the lane. No fouls. Great job from Kenny getting the steal, but a little bit of some tangled up on the floor. Possession still goes to Lubbock-Cooper. Substitutions now. Number 24, DeMarcus Gilmore in the game. Again, he had that huge three in the wing going into halftime. Arudia guarded by Godbolt. Reset the offense. Great look. And Arudia is fouled by Godbolt on the three-point play, no less.
Yeah, Ladarius knew it. He shouldn't have fouled, but he did, or at least maybe he didn't agree with it more than knowing he shouldn't have done it. But it is called a foul, so 3 opportunities from the line here.
And Rudy hits the first one. 6 points now, all in the second half for the 6-foot junior. Make that 7. Substitutions coming in now. Number 32, Will Marcinkowski's coming in the game for Wyatt Hare. 6'5", subbed out for 6'3". A lot of size, all the same here as Rudy hits the third. 8 points now for the junior. Quick inbound pass. Godbolt from the wing. Just missed. Ben Kennedy, of course, with the offensive board. Blackshear, a deep one. Drills it.
That is big with your top scorer, Godbolt, not able to connect on the 3. So Kavion Blackshear says, I can help you out, bud.
You gotta love it. Gotta love this diverse scoring here from Tascosa. Leads back to 14. Arudia open in the wing. Just missed on the wing. I believe that's Marcinkowski with the push on Ben Kinney. Second team foul for Lubbock-Cooper. 3 team fouls for Tascosa. Again, 5 team fouls in any quarter, and you will be in the bonus. Something tells me we're going to see some pretty physical play here throughout these last 4 minutes, however. Gilmore now. Guarded by Arudia. Corpening open, but doesn't take the shot. A little bit of an off-balance one. Yeah, we got a foul on the floor. Check and see who this foul is on. And that foul is on Marcinkowski. That's his second one. 2 quick fouls here in this fourth quarter as Gant and Hare are back in the ball game for the Pirates.
Still enough time for Cooper to make a run here if they can. Tascosa, of course, trying to prevent that, but they haven't been able to shake these Pirates completely yet.
Blackshear gets the inbound to Ben Kinney. Kinney picks up his dribble. Hand off to Corpening. Blackshear sizing up Vasquez. Finds Gilmore. Great pass to Corpening in the corner. High arcing shot won't go. Huge rebound from Wyatt Hare. Vasquez finds Arudia. Back to Vasquez. Osuji gets it to the lane, met by Ben Kinney. What a block. Now it's Godbolt now. And we got some contact on the floor here. That's got to be on Cade Gant.
Wow.
And I think that's his 5th. That is his 5th.
As you said, what a block by Ben Kinney. He's just got great anticipation. He gets in such good position.
Yes.
He doesn't ever look like he's out of position for a rebound or a block. Just really fundamentally sound.
Tremendous effort. Those are the things that will keep you on the floor. And another foul is called.
And again, just a result of Kenny getting that position to draw the foul.
That is the 5th team foul for Lubbock-Cooper. So again, with 3:22 left here at the Tascosa Activity Center and a 14-point deficit, certainly shot yourselves in the foot. Tascosa is going to be shooting the rest of the way. As Kenny hits the first one. I say, Ben Kinney has been a really fun player to watch over these past couple of years, man. Love the athleticism. Just love the energy that he brings to the table. He's a huge part of the success of this team. Misses the second free throw, though. Lead still 15. Coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the Tascosa Activity Center. Will with the ball. Back to Arudia. Osuji to Vasquez. Vasquez goes baseline, tries to get a shot. Won't go. Possession back to Tascosa. Godbolt trying to dictate the tempo. And Corpening has it.
Now you can start to kind of think about taking some time off the clock.
Yes, you can. Godbolt going up for a little up and under move. Got tangled up there again. Great defense from Obi Osuji.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Jackson will say the same thing. You don't have to force that shot up.
Yep.
Just take it, get it to a teammate. Let's take some more time off the clock.
Absolutely. 2:37 to go here as Gilmore takes the inbound. Great defense from Willard. Finds Kenny, and what a shot off the glass from Ben Kinney.
That may just do it right there with a 17-point lead now for the Rebels.
11 points now for the senior. Osuji getting into the lane. Called for the foul. That foul is going to be on Kavion Blackshear. That's Blackshear's first. So again, 2:17 left here. And for as great of a first half Obi Osuji has had, misses the first free throw. It's been a tale of two halves for this Cooper offense.
Yeah, and the only way they've stayed in the game is the others have stepped up around him to kind of carry the load offensively here in the second half. But he was a one-man show in the first.
Definitely was. Only 3 points here in this second half. As he misses the second. Huge rebound from Ben Kinney, and Corpening's back up the floor.
You know, there was a game last week. Kenny had, I think, 20 rebounds in the game, and I think he's probably getting close to that tonight.
Gotta be.
Plus, he's had, at least 5 or 6 blocks?
Dansby with the ball. Picked up his dribble, but finds Corpening. Great find to Kavion Blackshear. A deep one. Hits the back rim and out. Tuttle now guarded by Blackshear. Great double team. Great find to Vasquez. Osuji wide open in the corner. They need this one. Missed it, though. Too soft of a pass there. Great steal from Tuttle. Osuji. Blackshear's trying to get the charge. Regardless of it, turnover. Here comes Dansby. And the putback from Ben Kinney. And this crowd is going crazy.
They love it. And why not? You know, I was just about to say they really don't need to be forcing it on offense, but hey, if you're going to do it, get a dunk like that.
You gotta love it. You've got to love it. As Ben Kinney comes up with a huge 7 points in the fourth quarter alone. Rudy at the foul line hits the first one. His fourth point of the quarter. 9 points for the ball game. Substitutions coming in now. Blackshear and Kinney out the game. In comes number 40, Kamathi Barclay, and Wyatt Barnett. Barclay's first minutes here in the ball game with 1:10 left. Score still 62-44. Both teams in the bonus for the rest of the way. As Rudia misses the second one, big rebound from Barclay. Corpening hands it off to Gilmore. Barclay in the corner. Get tangled up by Marcinkowski. Still runs with it. Barclay, great shot.
Wow.
Great up and under move off the glass for the 6'6" senior forward. Scores now leads to 20. Rudy with the three, just missed. As you see, number 12, Navari Jackson with it. Back to Tuttle. So trying to get a step back three. Great defense from Dansby. Rudy wants a three of his own, but he nails it. 6 points, 7 points, pardon me, in the fourth quarter here. But clock's winding down. It is not going to be enough. 13 seconds left here. Leads to 17. As the Tascosa Rebels will pick up another win. Tuttle with the lay-in. His first points of the game. But unfortunately matters none. The clock winding down as Dansby brings it up. And the Tascosa Rebels, girls and boys, sweep the Cooper Pirates tonight at the Tascosa Activity Center. Final score 64-49 off of a huge and diverse scoring affair for the Tascosa Rebels throughout this game. We'll take a break. We'll be back here with recaps and get you ready for Friday night. This is the Texas Panhandle Sports Network.
Amarillo Diagnostic Clinic Pharmacy makes getting your medications easier than ever with our fast and reliable citywide home delivery service. No matter where your prescription is currently, give us a call at 806-358-0331 and we'll handle everything so you can relax knowing your medications are on their way. We're dedicated to providing exceptional service that fits your busy life. Convenient and reliable. That's Amarillo Diagnostic Clinic Pharmacy.
Found a car I love, so I went ahead and bought it. Ever since I did, people ask me where I got it. Bobby Doobie sold it to me. Bobby Doobie sold it to me. She's used, but she's a beauty. Bobby Doobie sold it to me. He saved me a lot of money, had a lot for me to choose. If you stop in, you'll be staying in too. Bobby Doobie sold it to me. Bobby Doobie sold it to me. Ooh, she's used, but she's a beauty. Bobby Doobie sold it to me.
Sinking driveway? Call Legacy Support Works. Settling patio? Call Legacy Support Works. Uneven pool deck? Call Legacy Support Works. Collapsing stoop? Call Legacy Support Works. Cracking sidewalk? That's right, call Legacy Support Works.
Foundation repair doesn't get better with time. It gets better with Legacy Support Works.
Call Legacy Support Works today.
Welcome back here to the Tascosa Activity Center. After a huge win for the Tascosa Rebels, final score 64-49. Again, Mike, when you looked at not just this game, but really putting both of these games together, this doubleheader, this was every bit of what Tascosa basketball has been and hopefully will continue to be as we get ready for the end of this regular season.
Bottom line is both of the teams are pretty darn good, the Tascosa girls and the boys team. And, Lady Rebels got it done. Wasn't their best game of the season, but, Coach Tabor's got to be awfully pleased with the way they bounced back after that loss to Amarillo High. And then on the boys' side, Tascosa was just the better team. Lubbock-Cooper came and gave them a better test than they did the last time or the first time they met down in Woodrow at Lubbock-Cooper. But Tascosa was just too much. Rebels played really well, didn't shoot the ball probably as good as they want, and had a few too many turnovers. But still, it's a solid performance by the Rebels in this win.
Absolutely. You look at the point totals here again. Ladarius Godbolt very much doing Ladarius Godbolt things, leading the way with 17 points. But when you look at the other scoring here, great game from Kavion Blackshear coming up with 12 points. Second leading scorer, though, my man Ben Kinney. If anything, the real MVP for my money throughout this game. He came up with a huge 13 points. I'm sure another double-double with at least 11, 12 rebounds, a good 3 blocks, maybe even 4. He did just about everything and then some. Offensively, defensively, running the floor, getting to the foul line, showing that level of physicality. Like you saw, again, that sense of urgency from the opening tip. A little bit of a lapse there in that third quarter, but they're able to get back and right the ship getting into that fourth quarter. This was an absolutely stellar game. Tyzavian Collins with 9 points as well. DeMarcus Gilmore with a huge 3 getting into halftime. Wyatt Barnett with some huge minutes as well, both offensively and defensively. Couple games left in the season. Tascosa still in that top spot, again, off of that huge win this past Friday against Amarillo High. They are moved to 11-1 in district play, 22-5 overall. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better end to the ball game if you're a Tascosa fan.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a complete performance, and we're used to Ladarius Godbolt lighting it up, for 30, 40 points. And on a night when he didn't have that much production offensively, still had a great game offensively, but not, a 30 or 40-point night. You've got plenty of other help on the Rebels roster, so that was the case here for the Rebels tonight. So definitely sets up a big showdown on Friday with Paladuro. The PD boys are right in the thick of the chase for, the playoff berth, right on the heels of the Rebels. So definitely look forward to that one on Friday.
1,000%. And we will have full coverage for you guys coming up Friday evening at the Paladuro Activity Center. But in the meantime, we do have a couple of other updates you want to give
I just want to mention one quick thing about a big signing day tomorrow.
Yes,
National
huge
Signing Day.
Yes.
And the Rebels have they're well represented, obviously. Damian Cervantes and Davian Woodruff will both sign with West Texas A&M.
Love that.
And
yes,
yeah,
sir.
love to see that. Gavin Noble, a great player for the Rebels, will go to McPherson College. And then also Jalen Johnson will be signing with Southern Nazarene. So congratulations to those young men. Big day for them coming up tomorrow.
Absolutely. I always love signing day. I remember back, which is crazy, 11 years ago now.
Oh, goodness.
I'm signing on to play at West Texas A&M. To think of that leading into the life that I've had throughout these past couple of years, whether it's playing, whether it's getting into broadcasting, all those things leading up to this moment right here, meeting someone like yourself, the legend that you are, the good folks with TPSN and News Channel 10, certainly has been a really fun past couple of years.
You see, kids, what you can accomplish.
Yes.
You can be an Allen Robertson and play football at WT and then get into broadcasting, and here you are on TPSN.
Trust me, those first couple of days of practice for them, they will already eclipse everything that I did there at WT. But all in all, again, it's a great time for basketball. It's a great time to be a sports fan here across the 806. And it's a great time for you guys to listen in and watch us here on TPSNsports.com. But that's going to do it here, though. Again, great wins from Tascosa, 52-33 on the girls' side, 64-49 on the boys' side. Huge matchups coming up on Friday. But in the meantime, for Mike Roden, this is Allen Robertson. Hope you have a wonderful evening. We will see you guys in a couple of days.
Know why most shoe stores don't measure your feet? Too much work. Why they don't offer different widths? Too much work. Think that last bridge span is too much work? At a Red Wing shoe store, we know your feet, because Red Wing boots are purpose-built for the exact work you do. When you visit a Red Wing shoe store, making sure our boots fit your feet is never too much work. Red Wing shoes. Work is our work.
Get your Red Wings at the Amarillo Red Wing Shoe Store, 34th and Coulter in the Coulter Forum Shopping Center.
Do you have transmission problems? Scottish Transmissions has been your go-to transmission specialist since 1972 with 21st century technology featuring great old-fashioned service, minor repairs, major repairs, and specialized maintenance to increase performance and longevity. Scottish Transmission, a hometown business with a nationwide warranty, still at 4040 Canyon Drive or ScottishTransmission.com. Call Scotty's 806-358-4040.
Scotty's Transmission.
This has been a live presentation of the Texas Panhandle Sports Network. Thank you for joining, and stay connected to TPSN for the best local high school sports coverage in the Texas Panhandle.